Groovy. What beautiful cards we got. Yeah, we got the Emperor, the Empress, Death to monitoring spirits. We've got alchemy, we've got purity, Queen of Pentacles, overall energy, just like yesterday. Queen of Pentacles. Yep. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go through these cards real quick, but I just did. But we'll even go deeper. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles with Jimi Hendrix, Wild Thing. Even though she's pure, she has everything she needs, him or her, they're still wild. So how can you be extreme, groovy, and still be pure at the same time? That's rare. It's like psychopath and angel, angel and demon, all balanced out. That's why this energy is so extreme and so powerful, and you don't want to settle for less. Okay? Very rare, extreme, groovy, powerful. That's what they said about Jimi Hendrix, how he played the guitar back in 1967. I was 1 year old and I knew when I heard him. Woo! Okay, so we've got Down the Rabbit Hole, and you're getting lots of visions. We've got the Death, letting go to the monitoring spirits. That's because you're doing your astro work, okay? This is the air signs. This is where I'm talking about astro. It's not an earth, it's air. Remember, I don't do astrology, so mine is about the air. It's about astro. It's about downloads, visions, and dreams that are coming to you. All your astro work is putting an end, putting death to the monitoring spirits. You're letting all that go because you want to know why? Because you're rising above it. When you rise above something, it can't touch you. That's why it says extreme, active, groovy energy. Extreme. Okay, we're going to take this deck. We're going to pull some. When something's actively rising, the things that are lower cannot touch it. Look at yourself on the ground saying goodbye to people in a hot air balloon or an airplane. Now, yesterday I rewatched the movie from 2023 called Plane, and guess where their destiny was that they never made it to? Tokyo. Now, isn't that funny? Because yesterday I said Tokyo was very significant. Okay, underneath the Queen of Pentacles, we got more prayer needed. And we've got the Four of Swords. In which area? In healing, renewal, and resting is what I'm getting. You already have self-forgiving and self-love. And you're already doing that deep transmutation. You've already slowed down. I'm just getting healing with this renewal process that's going on. So you're not used to resting so much. I've been resting a lot. That just means you're in astro. Queen of Swords, that's the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Queen of Swords, unbiased discrimination, excellent communicator, okay? We've got to stay true to ourselves. Bold, blunt, and truthful, okay? This one's in reverse, so your destiny is not quite transpired yet. You're in that going to the newness phase. There is a bright future. You're closing out old contracts, starting new contracts. We are working on the book of life, but it's not completely here yet. The star card was in reverse. And remember, the tower hasn't really hit the world yet. Now, with Seraphin talking on her latest videos, she's talking about major events in February. Steve has been mentioning February as a big world event. All right. So the star, your destiny is right there. We're working on it, but it's not quite there yet. We're still waiting for results. It's like that cake in the oven, right? We're still waiting for the cake to come out. Understanding ambitions. We're still trying to just go with it. Opportunities are arriving. Don't fall so close to the finish line. Okay, then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is what's coming, a new beginning. Okay, Ace of Pentacles is all about abundance. It's a yes, yes, yes success card. That's like yesterday's short. All about Godzilla being your security guard, victory all the way. Okay, great potential. That's why I said don't fall before the miracle happens. Okay, and then we're going to take a couple more here. We got 2 sevens. 7 of Pentacles, pause. That's where I said you need to just rest because we're being recalibrated. Keep going. Yep. Can't really tell you more than that. Weeping while you wait. I was going to say waiting to reap harvest, and I said weeping while you wait. Very significant. Stay in a state of gratitude. Think about what you're doing right now. What can you be grateful for? You should be able to, off the top of your head, say 10 things that you can be grateful for right now. Heat, food, cat, money, truck, peace of mind, spirituality, my spirit team, my angels. Okay, 7 of Swords. Be careful of betrayal because the truth is coming out. This big moving forward in truth. Again, be grateful. Keep saying all them things you can be grateful for. Okay, now we're going to go with this other deck, and we're going to see what's under monitoring spirits that we put to bed. We put to bed also spirit harvesting. And how did we do it? We did it by energy frequencies, angelic frequencies. Okay, so our angels helped us out of this energy harvesting phase. We're above it now. Now remember the analogy of you saying goodbye to people in an airplane or a hot air balloon. You're on the ground, you no longer can touch it. Well, you're the hot air balloon. Okay, you've rose above where they can't reach you. You've heard things like somebody's trying to reach you and they're not being allowed to. Well, that's because you're higher than them. They can't reach you. The plane analogy is a perfect one. You can't reach them because you're on the ground and they're up in 5D and higher. Even though you might still have a physical avatar, the universe has a way of stopping lower energies from getting you. That's because you've been relying on this angelic frequency to get rid of the energy harvesters. It's like the sacrifice of Jesus energy. I'm glad this card came out because it's a Christ consciousness energy. It's an energy that's extreme. It's groovy, right? It's that extreme groovy energy that's going on right now. He just relied upon the spirit team. He relied upon his father and the angels. Okay, and whether the story is the way we were told or not, it doesn't matter. I'm talking about the energy. The energy is rely on the unknown. Remember, I went to claim the unknown. That's like walking through hell and coming back, okay? It's an energy where you go to the unknown and you come out. Just like the story of Jesus. Okay, and then we have, you're a spiritual warrior. And that would make sense that that card would come out next. Because that's what we're doing. We keep claiming the unknown. We keep going higher. We're that hot air balloon. And the further we go up, the less they can touch you. But if you're sitting there playing around with them down on 3D, that's where they were getting you. You had to keep rising, and you're doing it. It's just such awesome energy. So look at that. Ascending is the next card. So everything I just said, God, knowing, awakening, awareness to God, everything I just said, there's the card. Awesome. Okay, and then we have Hermit. So you still want to stay within. You want to do that resting and that healing. So now it's repeating itself again. It's telling you to just rest. I'm hearing rest, rinse, and repeat. And I think that was a commercial that was wash, rinse, and repeat. Or maybe it's directions on a shampoo container. But anyway, it's rest, repeat. Go within. Stay within. Stay pure. Stay with the alchemy. Wait for the reunion of the Emperor and the Empress, because it's coming. Look at them downloads being put into your brain. All them little bubbles. Okay, and then we're going to finish with, we've got, you don't have him yet because he's in reverse, but we've got the Divine Masculine. And that's what you're missing. So whether you're a male and you're waiting for your female, or you're female, you're waiting for your male, it's energy. So it's the other energy, your second half energy. You're waiting for that yet. It was in reverse. And the dark feminine here is upside down, so it's not going to be dark. It's going to be pure as long as you stay on the outside looking in. Okay? So stay in that hot air balloon. That's like on the outside looking in. You're up, you're looking down on the earth. Stay in astral, stay extreme, stay in that groovy energy. It's like walking with your feet on the ground, but your head in the clouds. Keep that all up. Don't fall backwards, okay? I don't want to keep repeating myself. There's a lot in this message. Watch it again. I love you guys. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.